The news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on this hump day. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And I know I am enjoying these crisp mornings and warm days, but will the trend end anytime soon?
Still same story, Gary. Starting out this morning, rather crisp with another pleasant afternoon expected.
Nice.
And my goodness, I mean, in the afternoons, going for walks, running, you can't beat this weather.
No,
it's so nice. Let's take a look at what's going on out there early this morning. Again, it is a cold start, and that's typical this time of year. We get that lower humidity, those clear skies, and the temperatures plummet. 34 degrees in Saranac Lake, 49 in Rome, 41 Hamilton. The rest of the state still hovering in the upper 40s and low 50s with some patchy fog. Downtown Utica, a live view outside. It's clear enough out where you can see some of the stars out here in the distance. Maybe one or two of those is a planet. I'll look into that here in a second because usually the brightest objects in the early morning are planets. Radar right now is entirely dry as our dry stretch continues. Chilly morning, beautiful afternoon. Highs in the low to mid 70s. As we head throughout the rest of the week, we'll expect the same regarding this. How's that pollen level looking? I know for some of you, maybe you might have some late season allergies. We'll talk about what is in the air right now. And following that, is it high? Is it low pollen counts? Plus the weekend forecast, latest details straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Brand new overnight South Korean.
Welcome back, everybody, to Sunrise. Time now is 5:10, and early today, it seems like a broken record in terms of the morning conditions. We start out with dry weather, and yes, some patchy fog. There's some fog reported in Bridgewater early today, but other rest of the area seeing plenty of clear skies. When it comes to visibility, again, southern valleys, parts of the area, 1 mile visibility or less, so budget a extra minute or so down south if you need to head to work today. So, traffic tracker is green. We've got no accidents right now on the map here early today. And as you head outside, yes, you might encounter some of that fog, but there's still plenty of clear skies. A beautiful morning out there this afternoon. Beautiful as well. High temperatures in the low to mid 70s with low humidity. We're going to track again the latest on the sunshine the rest of the week. The potential for rainfall this weekend. When will it arrive? All that and more coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Now to new developments in that gruesome.
We've got your back. The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. On this hump day, we begin with some cooler temperatures. Overall, pretty quiet weather today, though, with lots of sunshine. Downtown Utica, a live view outside. Now, the bright dots in the sky we looked at about a few minutes ago looks to be fading away, but they were the planets of Venus and Jupiter, by the way. I looked it up to make sure I wasn't just seeing things, and of course, anytime we see those objects here on this camera, they're bright enough to be visible, usually they are planets. But either way, 49 degrees, clear skies, refreshing humidity today. We have an east-southeast wind moving in at around 7 miles an hour. Radar and satellite, yet again, broken record here. It's just pretty much quiet across the board. This ridge keeping things completely dry here locally. And in the meantime, I will say this. While the weather's dry, it's pleasant. Those of you motorcycle riders, get as much of it in as you can this season before, of course, things begin to cool down. I mean, look at this. You got prime riding conditions, dry weather, light winds, clear visibility, aside from the patchy fog this morning, obviously. Dry roads and temperatures peaking in the low 70s with low humidity. I mean, you got gorgeous riding conditions out there today. And just a little bit of a heads up when it comes to frost. So Tug Hill, parts of the Adirondacks saw frost last night, maybe a few isolated pockets up north. Could see it again early today. How does that compare to average? Well, you see here, usually it's the third week of September in the dark blue and the fourth week of September for the first frost. in the slightly lighter blue here. So, yes, yesterday's frost was early, but it's not atypical. It's not outrageously early. Usually in September, we get those cool overnight lows with clear skies, colder temperatures aloft. You get those prime conditions for that to take place. So that's how it compares to average. Still, despite having some lower pollen counts, ragweed is starting to pop up. It usually happens in late summer. So if you're allergic to ragweed, especially today, might impact you a little bit. It's going to lower in pollen counts as we head to Thursday and Friday. So temperatures across the region peaking in the low to mid 70s this afternoon. Still gorgeous outdoor weather today. By tonight, lows in the 40s again. And then by tomorrow, we're going to see those highs in the 70s and north wind take place. A few more clouds in the sky Thursday compared to today, but still it's looking dry. 7-day forecast. We continue to see dry weather through Friday and Saturday. A weak low pressure moves in as we head into Sunday. A few passing showers, but then following that, again, this dry pattern continues, Gary. We're back into more sunshine by Monday and Tuesday next week. So, I mean, we got just amazing weather. This is unheard of, Gary.
Yeah, you talk about top 10 days of the year, but top 10, 7 days of the year.
Oh, easily. I mean, we just constant top 10, top 10, top 10. It's great.
We're loving it. Eric, thanks. The time right now is 5:20. Still ahead on Sunrise there once again, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore. Our weather just seems to keep rolling along here in September. Cool mornings and very warm afternoons. And Eric, will that change today? That's the question.
No changes, Gary. We're still cruising right along with a beautiful stretch of weather. We begin today with a look at the temperatures in the 40s and 30s. Another crisp start. It is definitely feeling like late summer and early fall. We have chilly mornings, beautiful afternoons with low humidity, and that's the key again here today. 34 at Saranac Lake, just hovering above the freezing point. 49 in Rome, 41 Hamilton. A live look at downtown Utica. There are some areas of fog, primarily in the southern tier, but here in the Mohawk Valley, the fog level pretty much non-existent. Radar right now is dry, and throughout the day today, seems like a broken record. I keep saying that too, but even the broken record's a broken record. We're in the 70s this afternoon, lots of sunshine, just gorgeous outdoor conditions. And again, we're going to start talking about the latest in pollen levels. Yet we are in late summer, and a few of those begin to pop up, new allergens begin to pop up. And then following that, of course, too, what it's looking like as we head into the weekend with our next chance of rain straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away each morning. President Trump is speaking out against Israel's strike on Hamas leaders.
Welcome back to Sunrise, everybody, on this Wednesday morning. Our photo of the day today takes us to Clinton, and of a photo of a goldfinch enjoying, or at least snacking, on some flowers here. Sent in by Bob and Kathy Joy. Bob, a frequent sky watcher, sending in his temperatures every morning. Shout out to Bob, and shout out to those of you watching from Clinton early today. An amazing photo right here of again, a goldfinch. If you have a photo like this you'd like to share with us, showcasing the beauty of your neck of the woods, send it to WKTV.com/weather/pics. So today, again, it is a chilly start. We're in the 50s in some spots, 40s, other locations, 30s. So it's dependent on mainly elevation, especially as you head up north, it's a lot cooler. But either way, those temperatures climb into the 70s by this afternoon. Lots of dry weather. Plenty of sunshine. That will likely continue for the next few days. We're going to track that, plus how long this dry stretch lasts when our next chance of rain arrives straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Nationwide, math and reading.
13. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Today we begin on the cooler side. Temperatures in the 40s, some spots 30s, but we're warming up quickly like yesterday. A live look at downtown Utica. Clear skies out there. Some faint clouds way out in the distance, as you can see in the eastern sky there. Temperatures starting out at 49 degrees in Rome. Refreshing humidity as always, and the east-southeast wind of 7 miles an hour. I don't know about you guys, but personally, I am enjoying this quiet stretch of weather. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of talk about going on activity-wise here locally, but you can do a lot of stuff outside when the weather is perfect. So get out and enjoy it today as high pressure sets in place. In fact, something else you can do today, maybe take your motorcycle in for work today. Drive it home. You got no rainfall expected. And I mean, you've got one of the best conditions all year long for riding a bike. You got, dry roads, clear visibility, aside from some early morning fog. Calm winds, no rainfall, temperatures in the upper 60s, low 70s by this afternoon. So again, this is a beautiful day for taking the bike into work. And anything else outdoor-wise, if you have a convertible, keep the top down for today too. So yesterday in the Tug Hill area and in parts of the Adirondacks saw their first frost of the season. How does that compare to normal? Well, you look at here on this map, and usually it's the 3rd week of September or the 4th week of September here in the lighter blue here. But either way, when it comes to frost, yes, it was early, but it's not that outrageously early. It's early September, so you get the right conditions: cold air aloft, clear skies, calm winds. Basically, those are all the ingredients you really need to produce some frost here locally. In the meantime, though, as we enter late summer, or in fact, we pretty much are in late summer here, ragweed is the newest allergen that might be impacting you today. So if you are allergic to ragweed, we have some higher counts today. It's going to lower a little bit as you head into Thursday and Friday, but still it's somewhat present in the atmosphere. And if that's the case, then you might be dealing with some of that today. So our Skycast shows temperatures climbing into the upper 50s eventually, low to mid 70s by this afternoon. And then by tonight, quiet, clear, lows in the 40s. Tomorrow, a bit more cloud cover in the sky compared to today. But again, it's entirely dry, and we begin to see sunshine return again as we approach Friday. 7-day forecast, 70s for the next several days. Sunday is our next shot of rainfall. It's from an approaching low from the west, and aside from that, it's going to dry up again by Monday and Tuesday next week. Warming up, too, in the mid-70s, maybe even closer to upper 70s toward the middle end of next week. Long-range pattern shows there's no major cool-down on the way, Gary. We still have some warmer temperatures on the way, so don't count out summer just yet.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's a nice thing to hear. Eric, thanks. Well, soccer fans, get ready. The first
News with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on this Wednesday morning. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
I don't know about you, but I love the cool mornings and then the beautiful afternoons. It's like a great cycle.
I think the main thing, though, that low humidity is just, it's amazing. You're outside, you're doing things, and it's not oppressive. It's so comfortable out. No excuse not to spend time outside for the next few days. A look at the current temperatures out there, though. In the mornings, it is a little crisp, and you might want to grab an extra layer here and there, but it will warm up progressively like it has been the past several days. 34 degrees in Saranac Lake, not quite below freezing just yet, but other spots in the Mohawk Valley in the upper 40s. Blue skies out there, at least a very faint hue of the morning twilights, with plenty of clear skies across the area early today. Now, there are areas of fog, primarily in the southern tier, creeping their way up north into sections of the southern valleys, but for the most part here today, it is fog-free. Now, we'll see that fog lift for those that are seeing it this morning. Oneonta, even parts of, say, Bridgewater and some other areas in Shenango and Otsego County. We will climb into the 70s. Lots of sun, dry weather, gorgeous outdoor weather today. As we head throughout the next few days, though, will we see any more rain chances? Plus, how's the pollen level looking? Yes, we're not in springtime, but even late summer has some pollen counts that could affect you allergy-wise. We'll have a look at those, the latest on that coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. New overnight South Korean.
Time now is 6:10. Good morning, everybody. On this hump day, we are beginning today, like yesterday, with some isolated areas of fog and cooler temperatures. We look at some area roadways this morning. There was some foggy conditions out near Bridgewater earlier today. It doesn't appear to be nearly as foggy right now, and the rest of the roadways so far looking rather quiet. Still, though, there are areas in the southern valleys reporting 1 mile visibility or less, indicated right here in our visibility map. But as you head up into the Mohawk Valley itself, Utica-Rome area, it is mainly clear. Our traffic tracker shows no accidents. We're clear across the board for the most part today. And as we head outside, aside from that fog this afternoon, that fog lifts. Sunshine, wall-to-wall sunshine today. It seems to be the case here as rain showers both south of us and north of us are kept away from our area as this high pressure remains pretty strong. We're going to talk a bit more about that sunshine, how long it lasts, what our next chance of rain, and again, the latest on the pollen counts as there's a new allergen in the air today. The details straight ahead. Gary?
Thanks. New developments in that gruesome...
Omni, cutting-edge surgery without the cutting.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everybody. Today, lots of sun. Overall, pretty quiet weather. This just beautiful stretch continues. A look at downtown Utica, an early morning twilight view out there with some clouds way out in the distance. The temperature this morning starting out at 49 degrees, east wind of 7 miles an hour, and as always, that refreshing humidity out there today. And really just a whole lot of nothing going on here in the forecast. In the meantime, you're talking about things you can do while you enjoy this nice stretch of weather, because that's a good problem to have, right? There's no major storms coming in, no heavy rainfall, no snowfall. In fact, while it's still pleasant out, take your convertible into work today if you have one, ride your motorcycle. You got dry roads, clear skies, light winds, no rainfall, temperatures in the 70s this afternoon. Just absolutely gorgeous conditions out there to let in that refreshing breeze. Even leaving your windows down as you're driving into work today. If you don't have any of those vehicles, still a great thing to have here as we continue this beautiful stretch. So parts of Tug Hill and the Adirondacks saw their first frost of the season last night. How does that compare to normal? Well, in the dark blue here in the Adirondacks, usually the third week of September is the timing of the first frost. A week later for the rest of the North Country. Now, of course, this is early, what took place yesterday, but it's not that outrageously early. In September, we usually start to see those clear, crisp nights with low humidity, clear skies, and colder temperatures aloft, which as they sink toward the ground, if it's cold enough way up in the sky, it can produce some of that frost. So that's what took place yesterday morning. And as we continue through late summer, ragweed is starting to make its appearance. And so if you're allergic to ragweed, you've got some median levels of pollen count today. Tomorrow and Friday, a little lower, but still some of it is present. So just a heads up if you're allergic to the late summer allergens like ragweed. That's going to be a little bit of a nuisance at least for today. So sunshine for the most part today, lots of warming temperatures in the low 70s, upper 60s. By tonight, it's clear, it's quiet, lows in the 40s. Tomorrow, more sunshine again. A few more clouds in the sky, though, from a north wind passing over us. But that's really about it in terms of cloud cover. We do clear out again as we head into the overnight hours into Friday. 30s in the Adirondacks again Friday morning. And then Friday afternoon, I mean, we're just talking 70s. Gorgeous weather. This continues through Saturday. Sunday is our next chance of rainfall. And that'll be from a low pressure out west. Once that passes over us, it's going to dry up again. And we're going to see beautiful weather again, Monday and Tuesday. So I keep saying it, Gary. I feel like I'm a broken record here. sunshine, low humidity, but it's a good problem to have. It's just so gorgeous out. We have more gorgeous weather following this week and next week.
Keep spinning that record.
Here we go. It's stuck. We'll keep playing it.
Eric, thanks. Be sure to like us.
I had a Thomas's breakfast for you to savor together.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, are English muffins from...
Good morning. Yesterday afternoon. Good morning once again. And out against Israel's strike on Hamas leadership inside Qatar.
Welcome to the new era. Fires to the end zone. Welcome to the new era.
This portion of
One very popular eatery, Cracker Barrel, is staying the same after customers weighed in. Local senior population. The simultaneous open house will provide information about MVILR's 28th year and the upcoming fall semester, with opportunities to meet the board and class facilitators and to register for classes. For more information, you can contact MVILR, the coordinator, at 334-7761. Again, that number, 334-7761. And if you would like to become a member of our Morning Mug Club, our contact information is right there on your screen. The Morning Mug Club is proudly brought to you each morning by Holland Farms Bakery and Deli in Yorkville.
From Central Week's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Sunny skies outside early this morning. Some areas of fog, but either way, there'll be plenty of the sun by this afternoon. Look outside, downtown Utica. Gorgeous scene out there. Traffic just starting to pick up right now for that morning rush hour. And the temperature at Griffiths and Rome sitting at 49 degrees, refreshing humidity, east wind of 7 miles an hour. Radar right now is dry. Yes, there are some rain showers approaching from the southeast, but this is from a coastal low, which is not going to affect us. Same thing with some rain showers to our north, also not directly impacting us here locally. In the meantime, if you have a convertible, motorcycle, or just want to roll down your windows today heading into work, you got low humidity, no chance for rain, calm winds, clear skies, clear visibility, I should say, after this morning fog. Dry roadways as well. 70s, 60s, gorgeous outdoor conditions to enjoy that fresh air. So, Tug Hill up here and parts of the Adirondacks yesterday reported their first frost of the season. This is earlier than usual. You can see on this map here, third week of September is the typical time frame for the dark blue area here in the Adirondacks. So, yes, it is a little early, but not outrageously early. We get the right conditions in mid-September with the low humidity, clear skies, and that cold air aloft. And you can have frost pretty much any time this month as those temperatures continue to cool overnight, and we get that prime weather conditions from the northwest producing that low humidity. In the meantime, though, just a heads up for those of you who have allergies, ragweed is now starting to pop up due to the changing seasons. Of course, in late summer, this is when ragweed really starts to impact air quality here in terms of pollen count. So just a heads up today, there's a medium level for allergens. It does lower, though, slowly Thursday and Friday. Nothing really notable here in our skycast, aside from a chilly morning, a pleasant afternoon, lots of sun. Let's repeat that again for tomorrow. Overnight lows in the 40s. Tomorrow afternoon, though, a few more clouds in the sky compared to today. We get a bit of that north wind setting up right here. And then as we head into Friday, we're back to an overnight low in the 40s, some spots 30s in the Adirondacks, and then rebounding back into the 70s by the afternoon. Another day of sunshine on Saturday. As we head into Sunday, though, we're going to see some rain chances begin to approach from the west. That's our best shot for rain again the next 7 or so days, because following that, Monday and Tuesday, sun returns. It's going to be a beautiful start to next week. So, I mean, we're just looking at gorgeous weather across the board, and It's not a bad problem to have, Gary. This is amazing for
Yeah,
mid-September.
A lot of people smiling over the weather. Eric, thanks. Well, when Girl Scout cookies attention to something very pleasant, our weather, my goodness, pleasant, might be an understatement.
Oh yeah, I mean we just have not only the nice days, but the amount of nice days, Gary. And I'm honestly, it's a good problem to have.
It really
we'll
is.
enjoy it. Let's take a look at the conditions outside right now, and we have plenty of sunshine too, across many portions of central New York. I will say this though, we are dodging some rain chances and even some cloudy skies out along the Atlantic coast. You can see there clouds reported in New York City and in Boston. Even a few passing clouds here across portions of Syracuse and Rochester, but still plenty of sunshine here in central New York. 68 in Rome, 66 Hamilton. Zooming in here, we're in the upper to mid 60s in the Adirondacks, upper 60s in the Mohawk Valley, and in the mid 60s as you head across the southern valleys approaching the southern tier. So what can we expect over the next several days? Well, to start, again, this stretch of weather is sunny, it's dry, it's beautiful. There is an increase in pollen levels, though. We'll get to that here shortly. And on top of that, our next shot for rain. When does it arrive? And will this change our weather pattern? We'll talk all about that and a lot more coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Poland.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. Plenty of sunshine to share today as this beautiful stretch continues. A live look outside in downtown Utica. We have some gorgeous blue skies out there early today. The temperatures still hovering in the upper 60s, near 70. That beautiful late summer, fall-like weather continuing here across the area. And our radar and satellite right now is showing some activity taking place along the Atlantic coast. Boston, New York City, Long Island, Connecticut, Rhode Island. They're seeing some drizzle and some cloud cover. Meantime, up here, we're far enough inland, it's not affecting us at all. That high pressure is still strong enough. All that air is sinking, and we're seeing plenty of sunshine. So shout out to the high pressure today, keeping us dry. Now, what I will say, though, is as we're entering, or we're still in late summer, ragweed has made its arrival here. So if you suffer from allergies, you might notice a slight uptick if you are allergic to, say, ragweed, and that's going to be the case for the next several days. However, it will be lowering, so that's the good news. Pollen count lowering, but it's still somewhat present there. So just a heads up. Pollen season still lingers into late summer despite it not being any fresh flowers and whatnot. But something else to say too when it comes to fall foliage, of course, we are entering the true fall season coming up in a few weeks. Our first fall foliage report of the season will be arriving tomorrow. But still, make sure you send in your foliage reports to WKTV.com/weather/pics. Include the location. Date as well, if it's not the date that you took the picture at, too. Gives us the most accurate reports we can give you when it comes to fall foliage here in the Mohawk Valley, North Country, Southern Valleys, and around New York State as well. That's our job, making sure you guys are up to date with the latest on that foliage. So, on our Skycast, sunshine, still plenty of it today. Highs in the 70s. Tonight, another chilly one, lows in the 40s. We begin with clear skies tomorrow. A few more clouds begin to roll their way in from the north throughout the day. It's not going to be overcast, just a few more puffy cumulus clouds. But still pretty pleasant afternoon, highs in the mid-70s. Tomorrow night, it's going to cool down yet again. We're back into the 40s, some spots in the Adirondacks creeping down into the 30s. Will there be frost chances? Potentially. There are some strong enough winds where I don't think it's a concrete yes, but some sheltered areas up north could see some isolated frost. So we are still in frost potential season throughout the next couple of days. Then Friday, we're back into the low 70s, plenty of sun as that nice stretch of weather continues. So today, again, it's beautiful, gorgeous weather, 70s, sunshine, low humidity. Tonight, it's clear, it's chilly, lows in the 40s. Your 7-day forecast, We enter tomorrow with lots of sunshine again. A few more clouds roll in. Friday's beautiful. Saturday's beautiful. Rain showers develop on Sunday and into early Monday. But then next week, Gary, we're going to say hello again to some more sunshine and dry weather. So, I mean, we've got a pattern right now really supporting this great, calm weather. And it's a great time because before you know it, the leaves start changing and the snow starts falling.
I'm loving that Eric Gage broken record. Keep it coming.
I'll try to keep my record broken.
Over and over and over. Eric, thanks. Well, a woman tried to take a Rolex. NBC's Keir Simmons from Doha. And from Doha, we're going to Cooperstown, and it's a busy one out there.
Busy one, but a beautiful one out there, Gary. And we're seeing some of the trees starting to change a little bit, but the blue skies, oh so prevalent here in our area. Let's take a look at Cooperstown right now. Yes, again, it's a beautiful scene out there. And for much of our area, we're getting treated some sunny skies. Now, again, as I mentioned at the top of the hour, we got some cloud cover out near New York City and Boston. Even some rain chances down there as well, but none of that is reaching us. We're in the 60s with plenty of sun all across central New York, hitting 70 out in Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. But a little bit cooler as we head into the hills up here in the Adirondacks. 66 degrees inlet, 72 a little warmer in Little Falls, and to the south 65 Cooperstown and 64 degrees in Oneonta. So what are we tracking today? Well, still beautiful late summer weather continues throughout the day today and for the next several days. Pollen levels not that high, but some new allergens affecting us for late summer. We'll talk about that shortly. And again, we have some shots for some rainfall. Looking ahead to the weekend, we'll track the timing of it and when we see an end to it and when there could be some more sunshine coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. A judge has temporarily...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon, yet again. Another beautiful day outside today. Lots of sun, low humidity. You couldn't ask for a better stretch of weather here for early to mid-September. Let's take a look outside right now at downtown Utica. Gorgeous bluebird skies out there today. Again, comfortable to refreshing humidity levels out there. Temperature sitting at 68 degrees with sunshine at Griffiths and Rome. We are cutting it close for rainfall today. Well, I guess cutting it close, a bit of a strong term here. We are still well away from any rainfall along the coasts of New England, Boston, New York City, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia. Maybe could be seeing some sprinkles and clouds, but not here. We've got lots of sun here today. That low pressure is trying to push north, but you can thank high pressure right over us right now, preventing that from moving its way into central New York. So in the meantime, while weather is quiet, still a different story when it comes to pollen. As you can see here, medium levels of pollen today, low Thursday and Friday. But I think the main thing here is not the levels, but it's a type of allergen. Ragweed has made its arrival here, which usually pops up in late summer. And that's the case here today. So just a heads up, if you notice yourself sniffling or having some itchy noses, that could be the reasoning for it. And again, it does lower as we head into tomorrow and Friday. So as we switch gears to the fall season, fall foliage report is going to be coming out tomorrow. So we need your help. Now, we can look at satellite imagery. We can go out and discover this ourselves too. But the best tool to have for those, especially in all corners of central New York, snap a photo, send it to WKTV.com/weather/pics. Include your name too if you want credit as well. And we use that to produce the most accurate fall foliage report here in central New York. And again, largely thanks to all of you who take the time out of your day to submit photos of your neck of the woods. Always great to showcase what's going on here because, again, fall season, we're lucky. We have a beautiful fall season here in central New York. So today's high temperatures in the 60s, near 70 degrees. Tonight, it's quiet, it's clear. Tomorrow, we're going to begin in the 40s and then warming up into the 60s and 70s by the afternoon. By the way, a few passing clouds in the afternoon Thursday. That's really about it. A little more clouds compared to today, but then we see clear skies again tomorrow night. Potentially some isolated frost in some higher elevations north, but then more sunshine arrives as we head throughout the day Friday. So again, it's beautiful today, highs in the low 70s. Tonight, it's clear, it's chilly, we're in the 40s. Your 7-day forecast, another nice day for your Friday and for your Saturday. If you have any Saturday plans, it's looking pretty nice. Then on Sunday, rain showers arrive. It'll linger into the afternoon and evening, into the overnights. Potentially some stray showers lingering through Monday, and then following that, the sunshine returns again by next week, Gary. This has been an incredibly dry, beautiful stretch of weather, though, for mid-September standards, and this will likely continue on as temperatures are expected to warm by next week.
We have been blessed here in the Mohawk Valley.
Completely blessed. Great weather.
Eric, thanks. Now to a story we first.
Just James DeFazio,
Yes.
because we talk about how great the 7-day forecast is and,
Yes.
and how it's so dry and beautiful, but that can come at a price.
Absolutely, and we continue to monitor these drought conditions. The United States, the USGS issues a drought monitor each Thursday, and because of it only coming out once per week, it's a little bit behind. So the drought monitor right now is not reflecting Oneida County being underneath this drought watch. I do think when this gets issued Thursday, we will see changes. Nevertheless, we're seeing drought conditions across central New York. Those pictures and images of Delta Lake are simply stunning. Beautiful conditions tonight, though, in downtown Utica. Widespread blue skies. It's nearly perfect outside. Low to mid-70s, comfortable conditions. Dry weather continues on your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar and will for several more hours. 74 degrees with sunny skies up in Rome and refreshing levels of humidity. The dew point still remains below 50 degrees. And again, near perfect conditions this evening. Widespread sunshine, upper 60s to low 70s. Coming up, we're going to break down when rainfall may just make its return to the forecast. Jason?
James, thank you. A shipping container accident.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Wednesday evening. Near perfect weather conditions this afternoon and evening. It is sunny, it is warm, it is comfortable. Look at just how blue those skies are. Bright blue skies, very hard to find a cloud right now. Near perfect conditions. Again, it's sunny, it's warm, and it's not humid. It's comfortable outside. Near perfect weather continues this evening. Keeping an eye out for areas of patchy fog to develop early tomorrow morning, and are also tracking our next chance for rainfall, which comes during the second half of the upcoming weekend. 74 degrees with sunny skies up at Griffiths and Rome, and light calm winds with low dew point, refreshing levels of humidity. It is beautiful outside. I highly recommend getting outside and going for a walk, even just sitting outside for a few minutes. It's just fantastic outside. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry. We continue to track dry weather. Taking a look at the radar and satellite picture, you can get an idea for just how calm it is across not just New York State, but most of the Northeast. Very few clouds and very calm conditions. It's going to be another chilly night tonight, not as chilly as the previous night or the night prior. We do think that the highest likelihood for areas to dip below 40 degrees will be in southern Otsego County. Some of the southern tier might get down below 40 degrees. The rest of us, mid to upper 40s for lows. Highs tomorrow, right into the low to mid 70s. Again, the frost risk tonight, not across the North Country, more so across southern Otsego County, and this will be very, very few and far between. Most of us will stay warm enough to avoid frost. Obviously, there's no fog just yet, but we're going to be keeping an eye on the visibility tracker as we expect that to develop before daybreak tomorrow. Temperatures for the upcoming week continue to be in the low to mid 70s, very, very comfortable conditions. And we're also tracking it to temperatures to continue to warm up. The 8 to 14-day temperature outlook continues to favor above average temperatures for the second half of September, especially for the week of September 18th through September 25th. Primarily clear skies continue into the overnight tonight. We don't get nearly as chilly as the nights prior, but it does get a little chilly across southern Otsego County. Most of the day, it's entirely sunny tomorrow. A couple of clouds during the mid-afternoon, but by tomorrow evening, those clouds clear out, and we have clear skies to end the day yet again. Sunny skies continue this evening with temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. Tonight, lows 49 degrees for Utica and Rome, chillier on in the rural locations north and south of the valley, but overall not as chilly. A look at your 7-day forecast. Beautiful weather continues this week. Highs up into the mid-70s tomorrow with mostly sunny skies. Partly sunny skies Friday and Saturday. Dry weather continues into the start of the weekend. Next chance for rainfall coming on Sunday as we work into Sunday evening. We're tracking a weak area of low pressure. Some model differences still at this time. We're ironing out exactly when that rainfall chance is going to be greatest. But Sunday into Monday, we're tracking the chance for a rainfall, and then more dry weather settles in for the middle of next week.
We could use the rain. All
Yes.
right. Thank you, James. September is DeFazio, meteorologist extraordinaire. Great night for taking the dog out for a walk.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful night for a dog walk. Tonight's featured dog is Rosie. I didn't get a location, but Rosie is smirking and smiling. She looks like she's ready for a walk. It's a beautiful night. Not only is it dry and comfortable out, it's very, very refreshing, and it's very, very low levels of humidity. Comfortable day to get out and do any outdoor activity. And we continue to track these very comfortable temperatures, low to mid 70s across central New York, and we're going to see comfortable conditions for the entirety of this upcoming evening. Very, very warm weather with very, very comfortable conditions. Again, that dew point all the way down in the upper 40s. It makes for refreshing levels of air quality out there. It's very comfortable. Quiet and dry on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, and that's going to continue. And unfortunately, we are seeing the repercussions of that as now Oneida County has been included in that drought watch. Temperatures this week, upcoming days, low to mid 70s. Very, very comfortable weather continues. Coming up, we're going to take a look at when we may just get another chance to get some wet weather and alleviate these drought conditions. Jason?
James, thank you. The Believe 271.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Wednesday evening. It's an absolutely fantastic evening across central New York with near perfect conditions. Mostly sunny skies, warm weather, comfortable levels of humidity. It's just downright beautiful out there right now. Let's take a look at what we're tracking, and it's not a whole lot. Near perfect conditions this evening. Patchy fog is possible early tomorrow morning. And then our next shot for rainfall we're tracking to be in the second half of the upcoming weekend. Current conditions up in Rome, 74 degrees with sunny skies, calm winds, low dew point, refreshing humidity. Downright beautiful out there, borderline perfect. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry. And we're going to continue to see several more days of dry weather. Again, the next chance for rainfall doesn't come until we head into the second half of this upcoming weekend. Temperatures tonight are going to get chilly yet again, not as chilly as the previous two nights. Areas most likely to dip below 40 degrees are actually across the southern tier, primarily southern portions of Otsego County. The rest of us, low to mid 40s for lows, and we warm up steadily tomorrow, all the way up yet again into the low to mid 70s, a comfortable afternoon. Again, tonight's frost risk primarily limited to the southern tier, southern Otsego County, but it again would be few and far between as temperatures are expected to be warmer than they have been each of the last two nights. Again, lows only in the extreme upper 30s. We're on the state visibility right now, no issues right now, but I do expect this to change before daybreak tomorrow. We'll continue to monitor visibility very closely. The temperature trend for the next several days, we continue to be in the low to mid 70s. Very comfortable weather, very comfortable conditions, and very near perfect temperatures. We continue to track warm weather to make its return The second half of September continues to still be favorable for above average temperatures, especially the week of September 18th through September 25th. Now very probable for above average temperatures during that time span. And we're not saying goodbye to summer just yet. Very clear skies this evening allows temperatures to drop rather steadily. Fortunately, sunny skies tomorrow allow us to warm up. Clouds increase during the middle portions of the afternoon, but that doesn't continue. By the evening hours, things completely clear out, and we end up with a clear, calm, pleasant evening. Tonight, lows right around 49 degrees for Utica and Rome. Chilly, especially north and south of Utica and Rome in the underlying areas. A look at your 7-day forecast. Beautiful weather continues into the start of the weekend. Partly sunny skies with highs in the mid-70s. Next chance for rainfall comes as the disturbance arrives Sunday afternoon, tracking the chance for rainfall Sunday evening into Monday morning.
James DeFazio now for more and a first look at what again is a dry forecast for the next 7 days.
Unfortunately, we don't really have any significant rainfall in the forecast at this time. We're not tracking anything substantial, no drought-busting rainfall within the next 7 days. Possibly a few showers the second half of the weekend. I want to show the Around the State Drought Monitor, and I want to talk why this is a little bit different. This is issued by the USGS. The DEC worked in tandem with the state to include Oneida and Herkimer counties underneath that drought watch. I do expect when this gets updated Thursday that we are going to see these areas expand vastly. Beautiful conditions tonight, though, in downtown Utica. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-70s. Very comfortable night to get out and do any outdoor activities. Take the dog for a walk, possibly. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry. Temperatures in Rome, 73 degrees with sunny skies. Just a light breeze, low humidity, and comfortable conditions. Sunny skies continue this evening with temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. Coming up, we're going to track that one little chance that we do have for rainfall coming up this weekend. Jason?
James, thank you. New information tonight on the theft in Syracuse that led to local schools being put on a...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Wednesday evening. Near perfect conditions this evening with sunny skies, warm temperatures, and comfortable air. We're tracking that to continue for at least a couple more days, but we do need rainfall. We are experiencing drought conditions across central New York, and we're going to take a look at when our next chance for rainfall makes its return. Again, nearly perfect this evening. We're tracking the chance for some patchy areas of fog early Thursday morning. And the next shot for rainfall going to be the second half of the upcoming weekend as we head into Sunday. 73 degrees with sunny skies up in Rome. Light winds, low dew point, very refreshing air. It is downright beautiful outside right now. Widespread sunshine. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar is quiet as a mouse, and it's going to stay that way for several more days, unfortunately for those that need the rainfall. Taking a look at temperatures tonight, it still does cool off quite a bit. Not as much as the previous 2 nights, but we still get below 40 degrees, upper 30s for southern Otsego County. The rest of us, low to mid 40s. Those areas that had the highest chance of seeing any frost tonight. But temperatures rebound nicely tomorrow. Highs climb right up into the low to mid 70s. And again, looking at our frost risk map, it is southern Otsego County, which is really the area that has the highest probability of dipping below 40 degrees tonight. But again, warmer than the previous 2 nights. I'd be surprised if any frost actually formed. Keeping an eye on visibility across the state. It's all good right now, and it will be through the evening hours tonight. But by tomorrow morning, I do expect some fog to develop. Temperatures this week, very comfortable, low to mid 70s through the weekend. Very, very warm air, and we're tracking warmer air to continue to build in. The end of the forecast period continues to trend warmer, as does the entirety for the second half of September. 8 to 14 day outlook, September 18th through the 25th. High probability of above average temperatures during that stretch. Dry conditions and calm conditions tonight allow temperatures to drop very steadily. It's not as chilly as it has been the last couple of nights, but we do see a couple of those 30s popping up across southern Otsego County. Primarily sunny tomorrow. A couple of clouds work through during the mid-afternoon, but they do clear out for the evening hours. It ends up being clear tomorrow evening and overnight. Tonight, lows in the upper 40s for Utica and Rome. Still a chilly night overall. A look at your 7-day forecast. The next chance for rain arrives Sunday. We have a weak area of low pressure working in from the west. And we're still seeing a little bit of model disagreement in terms of when this arrives and exactly how much rain we're going to see. We're going to iron that forecast out for you over the next couple of days. Drier weather builds in for next week.
Oneida and Herkimer counties have been added to the state's drought watch. Take a look at these pictures. Sent in to us from News Channel 2's Katrina Smith while she was flying over Delta. Meteorologist James DeFazio now with the first look at the forecast. And this kind of breaks it all down around the state. And we also talked about what we could do ahead of time.
Yes.
Don't water the lawn.
Exactly.
I mean, we're about to get a frost pretty soon anyway. Just give it a break.
We're getting a good amount of dew anyway this time of year. Sure. So it is also, my lawn has actually grown a little bit just from the dew. But I just want to stress that today's issuance of the watch was issued in accordance with the state and the DEC.
Yes.
This drought monitor is created by the USGS, and this will get updated on Thursday. I expect this to fully expand by Thursday, and we're going to continue to see drought conditions. We're going to continue to track drought conditions as we've seen drought conditions for several weeks across central New York. Despite what the drought monitor may show, we are aware of how bad things are across Oneida and Herkimer County. Taking a look at local temperatures right now, it's going to be another chilly night tonight. Not as chilly as the last two, but still going to be chilly. Low to mid 50s across the region. It's going to slowly drop in temperature over the next couple of hours. We're down to 57 degrees with clear skies at Griffiths and Rome with very light winds. Light winds, clear sky is going to allow for chilly night ahead yet again. Not enough with frost, not enough to cause frost chances though. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry, and it continues that way for a few more days, unfortunately. Temperatures, fortunately, do look comfortable through the weekend, low to mid 70s. Coming up, we're going to break down the next chance that we have for a little bit of rainfall. Jason?
James, thank you.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Wednesday evening. Excuse me. It was a beautiful day yet again across Central New York, and we continue to see very pleasant weather over the next couple of days. Clear skies tonight are going to allow for temperatures to get relatively chilly again. We're not going to see the frost that we saw the last couple of nights. Not going to get quite as cold. Lows a tad warmer tonight than the previous two nights. We're going to keep an eye out for patchy fog to develop early tomorrow morning. And we're tracking our next shot for rainfall the second half of the upcoming weekend. Your current conditions up at Griffiths and Rome, 57 degrees with clear skies. And the dew point has crept up into the low 50s. And with the dew point getting close to the temperature, it makes me very confident that we will see some areas of patchy fog by tomorrow morning. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry, and it's going to stay this way through Saturday. On Sunday, we may see some changes. Until then, dry weather continues. Temperatures tonight, the coldest areas are actually going to be across the southern tier. Southern Otsego County looks to get into the upper 30s. The rest of us, low to mid 40s. Warmer weather across the North Country than the previous couple of nights. We all warm up tomorrow into the mid 70s for highs. It's a very comfortable afternoon yet again. I want to show you the frost risk yet again. Again, just a couple of areas across southern Otsego County. Don't really think frost will develop too much so at temperatures in the upper 30s, but if any does develop, this would be the area most likely to see it. Again, we're not seeing any visibility issues at this time. Fog will develop overnight tonight, and we'll see these visibility numbers come down by tomorrow morning. The temperature trend, we continue to be in very comfortable, pleasant temperatures, low to mid 70s through the weekend, and we continue to track a warming trend. Warmer weather continues to work its way in for the second half of September. We continue to see favorable Above average temperatures, the week of September 18th to September 25th continues to favor much above average temperatures. Again, this drought monitor, we continue to keep a very close eye on it, on drought conditions, due to the fact that the drought watch has now been extended to include Oneida County. Clear skies tonight allows temperatures to fall quickly. A couple of clouds during the middle portion of the afternoon tomorrow, but we clear out very quickly for tomorrow night. Tonight, lows 49 degrees for Utica and Rome, chilly, relatively chilly. A look at your 7-day forecast. Partly sunny skies on Friday and Saturday with temperatures in the low to mid 70s. A pleasant start to the weekend. However, we're tracking the next chance for our next weather maker to arrive on Sunday afternoon into Monday. A little bit of model disagreement at this time in terms of the exact time that arrives, whether it's going to be Sunday morning, Sunday evening, overnight. And we're going to break that down over the next couple of days, but it looks like a light shower.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, sir. Coming up next, it's a space for artists. We take you inside and bring in meteorologist James DeFazio into Bill tonight, and this is around the state, the monitor. This is different from the DEC?
Correct. The DEC works in coordination with the USGS, but the DEC works in coordination with the state as well to issue the county by county watches, which is where those watches were issued from today. We're going to see this drought monitor really, really expand over the next couple of days. It gets issued each week on Thursdays. We're going to see a big change this week on Thursday. We continue to see drought conditions. To be honest with you, that map could already be drawn to depict central New York fully in drought conditions. We are seeing very, very substantial rainfall deficits of 3 to 3.5 inches of rain. It's enough to be considered abnormally dry. Temperatures across the region tonight, we're in the low to mid 50s. It's not going to be as chilly of a night as we saw the last previous nights. We're not anticipating any frost issues. 54 degrees with clear skies in Rome, and the dew point has climbed up over 50 degrees. And because the dew point and temperature are getting close tonight, we do anticipate some fog to develop before tomorrow morning. Quiet and dry on your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. And coming up, we're going to take a look at when the next chance for rainfall finally does arrive, because we certainly are going to need it by then. Jason?
All right, James, thank you. West Utica.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Wednesday evening. It's a beautiful day across Central New York. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures up into the mid 70s, comfortable levels of humidity. Clear skies continue tonight, as does calm weather, and we're going to see chilly temperatures yet again tonight. However, they will be a tad warmer than they were the last 2 nights. We're not expecting that widespread frost. Patchy fog is going to develop before tomorrow morning, or by early Thursday morning. We will see some reduced visibilities. We're also tracking our next shot for rainfall, which is going to come during the second half of the upcoming weekend. 54 degrees with clear skies up in Rome and calm winds. That combination is going to allow for temperatures to drop. Dew point up over 50 degrees now, only a 3-degree difference between the dew point and the temperature. Very likely that we see fog by tomorrow morning. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar is quiet and dry. It's going to stay that way for a few more days. We're not going to see precipitation work in until the second half of the weekend. The coldest temperatures tonight are actually going to be across southern Otsego County. This is the one area that might see a couple areas of patchy frost. The rest of us, lows low to mid 40s. We do steadily warm up tomorrow. Highs are going to be in the mid 70s. It ends up being a very comfortable day. The frost risk, giving you a depiction of the greatest likelihood, and yes, it's south of Cooperstown, right across the southern portions of Otsego County. The coldest air actually stays across the southern tier. Visibility right now, we're not seeing any issues at this time. That's not a surprise to me. I do expect this to change, though, before daybreak tomorrow morning. We're tracking pleasant temperatures to continue this week and through this weekend. High temperatures in the low to mid 70s, very comfortable weather. And we're continuing to track a warming trend. The 8 to 14-day temperature outlook continues to favor above average temperatures. The second half of September continues to look very warm. We're also continuing to monitor drought conditions. Oneida County has been added into the drought watch from New York State. We will see this drought monitor issued on Thursday expand across all of New York State. Skycast tonight indicating very clear skies. Temperatures fall rather steadily. Tomorrow, sunshine in the morning allows us to warm up quickly. Couple of clouds during the afternoon before clear skies settle back in for the evening and for the overnight. Tonight, lows 49 for Utica and Rome with chilly conditions. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, beautiful weather to finish off the week and to begin the weekend. First half of the weekend looking stellar, partly sunny skies, mid-70s. Next chance for a shower develops during the day on Sunday. Chance for rainfall Sunday evening into Monday, and then warm temperatures next week. You see those upper 70s there Tuesday and Wednesday? Yep. We're heading towards warmer, back towards the warmth.
Uh-oh, here we go. All right, thank you, sir. Coming up next, it's a space